So why did you join No Place for Hate?
Well, in middle school, I was always I was all by myself. I really had no friends. Like I made friends once I came to high school, but in middle school, I was bullied constantly. People would make comments about me saying I was weird or a freak or and I sat by myself in the cafeteria, and there was this one girl in particular. She always sought me out. She would throw things at me. She would follow me into the bathroom and pound on the door while I was in there. I just thought it would be a really cool club to join.
And as a member of No Place for Hate, what are some things that you think should be added to the policies that Emmaus High School already has in place?
Well, first of all, I think we should make No Place for Hate, like everyone more aware of it, because like I said, I didn't even know what it was until the beginning of 11th grade. And I think that assemblies from No Place for Hate should be like twice a year. And the person who's being bullied should never, ever be like put at fault. Like they should never be suspended or anything like that, because they're only defending themselves if they do.
Have you ever witnessed bullying in your classes?
I have witnessed bullying in my classes, not that often, but definitely this is high school, and that's kind of the nature of the beast. Kids do bully each other.
What have you done to stop it when you've seen it go down?
Usually when I see bullying, I kind of assess each situation differently. If it's more severe and I really notice that the kid being bullied is really affected, I will take the bully out and speak with him one-on-one. And I usually don't approach it by yelling. I just kind of start talking with them and just really kind of see where they're coming from, why they did it, and why they really shouldn't bully other people.
What are some things that you think should be added to the school's policy to make bullying less of an issue?
That's current right now. We do have a SAP program here at the high school, Student Assistance Program, so that is already in place, that teachers have to fill out a form to have the student, and I think if it was more streamlined and we could address it quicker, I don't know specifics what I would do, but just bullying definitely is an issue at the high school, at any school, and it's a major issue that I think should be addressed. But I think just cutting red tape and streamlining everything that we do to stop this and to prevent it from happening again.
Why did you join No Place for Hate?
Well, I was part of the No Place for Hate group when I was in middle school, and I really wanted to make a difference. And I saw this at the high school when we went to the orientation, and I really liked it, and I really wanted to make a difference in the school and in the community, and hopefully around the world as I get older. So this is kind of like a starting point from like the building blocks of it.
What are some things that you think Emmaus should do to change the policy that they have in place?
I think that there should be more of like a reinforcement, especially with like online stuff, because I know there's a lot of online stuff that goes around, and I've seen a lot of stuff that goes around. And I think that there should be more of like an eye on it, and also like inside of the school when someone's like getting like shoved to a locker, even if it's like playful,
Whatever.
you don't know if it's harmful or not. So yeah.
Have you ever witnessed bullying in your classes?
Yes, I have.
What have you done talking to the bully or the kid that was been bullied? What have you done to help the issue?
Each individual case is different, but in the past I've had pretty severe cases of bullying, and when those things happen, you have to refer it to an administrator, and then you have to sit down with the kids. I've done mediation, peer mediation with the two kids to be able to get them to talk it out. I try not to do it in front of the entire class when it happens, because then it just draws the attention of the other students, but you definitely sit down with the kids and try and talk to them as much as you can.
What are some things you think should be changed to the current policy for bullying?
Biggest change that I see is in two areas. Cyberbullying definitely needs to be addressed a little bit more, and bullying on the buses. I think in the classrooms, the teachers can be there, they can see what happens and address it and mediate with the kids. But a lot of times what happens online isn't something that we can always check and see, and what happens on the buses. I mean, we're not there anymore. So I think those two areas are areas that should be addressed.
Okay, so why did you join No Place for Hate?
I joined because I wanted to make a complete difference in people's lives, and to a point I was bullied when I was younger, and I just wanted, like I said, I wanted to make a complete difference in somebody's life that was going through the same stuff as I was.
Okay, what were you bullied for, and like what type of bullying was
Well,
it?
when I was in Parkland School District, when I was in elementary school, I was bullied because I was different. And basically, if you're over there in the school district and you're not, let's say, like athletic, or you're not a friend of like a jock or something, you are basically an outcast. You'll be made fun of.
Things that No Place for Hate is doing.
We're trying to get a lot more kids involved with our group and to get the whole school together to like stop bullying itself. Last year we had Dr. Mikey in for like a little presentation for the 9th and 10th graders, basically showing that even if you may look different, even though you may sound different, that we're all the same inside, and it really doesn't matter where you
I've
come
seen
from.
it more in an unstructured environment, hallways, things like that, and obviously we intervene, we stop, are you messing around, is this something serious? If I see it in my classroom, I pull each person out independently and we discuss the situation and it stops immediately. I think the problem is most bullying is probably cyberbullying situations right now, and our policies address it if we see it or if there's cell phones out, but I think most of what happens under the radar. And I don't think that we've armed our students very well with what to do in those cases. So I think policy-wise, it would be more helpful if maybe we implemented some programs for students that were going to be helpful to explain to them what they need to do in order to stop it as it's going on.
So why did you join No Place for Hate?
I joined No Place for Hate because bullying is taken too lightly in schools, and there should be harsher punishments and it should be more controlled.
Okay, what are some things that you think the school should do to make bullying less common?
They should make harsher punishments and take it more seriously when they realize someone is hurt or being bullied.
Have you ever witnessed bullying in your classes?
Yes, I have.
What have you done to confront the bully?
I confronted him. I pulled him into the hallway to have a talk to say that I don't approve of that in class, and then I referred him to his assistant principal.
Okay. As for the current policy in place at the school, what are some things that you would change to it?
Possibly maybe some stricter punishments, or even, like I said before, is possibly like just encouraging more students to either confront or report students when they see them bullying other students.
Why did you join No Place for Hate?
I've had past experience with bullying. I've had friends who've been bullied, and I also didn't like what was going on at school at that point, so I wanted to make a change.
Okay, what kind of bullying did you experience?
I got picked on just for being different. It wasn't like super bad, like some kids are bullied because they're black or because of their religion or because of something really traumatic like their sexual orientation, and mine was only minor compared to a lot of others.
Okay. What are some things that No Place for Hate is doing to try to stop bullying problems in Emmaus?
We're coordinating with the administration at this point. We're only just starting off with this, but we're also getting presentations like every year, every other year to try and spread awareness about bullying and the effects.
When I find myself in times